Let me tell you about a new Kim Davis. This is Texas clerk Molly Kreiner, who back in July of 2015, after the Supreme Court decision banning bans on same-sex marriage at the state level, she said that in spite of the Supreme Court decision banning those bans, she was going to continue to deny same-sex marriage licenses. And she equated her plight to that of clerks in Nazi Germany who were asked to collect information about Jews but refused to do so. Now, I will never understand the stupidity of people equating actions on their behalf that are more fascist than anything else to those who resisted Nazism. But anyway, that's a sort of broader topic. She told a whole story about how she prayed about this, and it was so upsetting to her that she became physically ill. She didn't sleep for days, and then she had the following to say about her moral conscience.
I started talking to my husband, and of course it's not something we haven't discussed before, but when I came to a point where I believe, when I read the Supreme Court decisions,
right,
and the dissenting opinions, that's when something, my deeply held religious beliefs sort of became exponentially bound to my own convictions about the law and the rule of law, and that our founding fathers, who were way predominantly Christians, knew how fallible human beings are.
Yes.
They knew how corruptible we are, what a sin nature that we had. And they knew the only way to protect the liberties that they believed were given from God to us was to establish a kind of government that would break up the balance of power and would, in the most human way possible, prevent one group making law and deciding things for everybody. But
yeah, kind of like you want Christians to make law and decide things for everybody. You're breaking the law. This entire religious argument of her beliefs, and she prayed and she was ill and blah, 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 blah. She's breaking the law. And the news now is that after more than 7 months, a Texas legislative hearing on this entire thing revealed that 0 same-sex couples even came in to request a marriage license from her. There was a couple, it was actually journalists posing as a couple who went in and tried to get a marriage license, and she refused them. She turned them away. And now you actually have even Republicans in Texas telling this woman that this is really not making sense. We've had to pay out some settlements because some county clerks are anecdotally breaking the law here. Don't do this. This is really bad. But she really wants to hold out. But nobody has even come in requesting a legitimate same-sex marriage license so far. But she's still fighting.
Yeah, I think she's a bit more well-spoken than Kim Davis.
Yeah.
I think she's probably hoping that the Kim Davis effect will happen to her. I don't know. I feel like she's looking for some attention here.
She wants to be on stage crying with her hands being held up by Mike Huckabee and some other right-wing bigot.
Yeah, I guess at this point it would be Ted Cruz because Huckabee's done.
Huckabee is out.